Starcasting to you from the City of Angels. Hi everyone, I'm Karis. Thank you so much for being here and listening to the Voice of Astrology podcast. This is our astrology for the week beginning Sunday, March 19th through Saturday, March 25th, 2023. And what a week. It's history in the making this coming week. Let's journey together with astrology and explore how to connect with the stars, the planets, the energies for our new week ahead. Now, the week starts off Sunday, March 19th. Sunday is the Sun's Day, which is consciousness, awareness, light, but we're in the dark balsamic moon phase. We are in the phase of the moon cycle where the moon is getting ready to line up with the sun for the new moon coming up in Aries. So the light on the sun's day shining in the darkness is with the moon in Pisces making a sextile aspect to Venus at home in Taurus. So as we reflect, as we go within, tap into our intuition right before the new moon action, the light on the sun's day is bringing into the consciousness what we want and need in the area of love. We're looking at the two romantic planets, the moon in Pisces, Venus at home in Taurus, the two feminine planets making a 60-degree angle of opportunity to each other. This is, if we're willing to put in some of the effort and go deep, dark side of the moon, and feel into what it is that you want and need in love. What is it that you want to build in love? Substance that is meant to last. We're looking at Venus at home in Taurus, which is down to earth. It's enduring. It's fixed earth. What it is that we want to create, Venus as the artist, Taurus as endurance and fortitude in the area of love and the emotional needs, moon in Pisces, being fulfilled and met. So nice moon sextile Venus as we are starting off this week. Monday, March 20th, happy International Astrology Day. This is the day when we have the sun entering the sign of Aries, which is the beginning of the springtime season. The sun exalts the sign of Aries. Aries, as the newborn baby, the new season, springtime, everything is fresh and new. With the sun entering its exaltation, that feeling and energy of new life, a new song to sing, new actions to take, feeling fresh and alive again, like the firstborn of the zodiac, which is Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars. And so Mars, the masculine planet, that is just saying, just go for it. Take the action. Go boldly. Do what it is that you truly feel that you need to do. So happy springtime, happy spring equinox, happy International Astrology Day. And with that spirit of courage and bravery and enthusiasm, this is the sun exalted in Aries, this new springtime beginning of the zodiacal year and the firstborn of the zodiac. With Aries, what you see is what you get. There are no pretenses. Aries, the newborn baby in astrology, represents that feeling of not only taking action and going for it, but babies haven't learned yet to be cautious, to be fearful, to slow down and look at all the potential things that could go wrong. Aries just says, come on, let's go. Let's just take that dive into the future. It's wonderful for March 20th, Astrology Day, as we begin as Aries, the leader, cardinal fire of the zodiac, with great enthusiasm and great excitement, just leads us into a new time, a new season, and then some. Tuesday, March 21st, new moon at 0 degrees Aries. So when the moon and sun line up together and the moon is filling up with the new energy, the new power of the sun. This is our new moon in Aries at 0 degrees. Now, 0 degrees in astrology, 0 Aries, it aligns with a star called Difta. And this is the Big Bang, the big force of new life and the explosiveness of just new life. Now, Difta, that fixed star, can be a force for great light, great good, or it can go in the other direction. But it is a force to be reckoned with, no matter which way it goes. So this new moon at 0 degrees Aries, as we are just going into the new astrology year, where this plays out in your chart and in your life, this is an infusion, a burst of new excitement, and most importantly, because Aries is the trailblazer, Aries is very inventive, this energy of just trying something new, full force, head first, because Aries rules over the head, and Aries is symbolized by one of the feral animals in the zodiac, the ram. So just ram through, push through, remove the blocks, and be that trailblazer in your life. In other words, do something new. Wednesday, March 22nd, we have the moon in Aries, and the moon in Aries makes a conjunction to Chiron, the wounded healer in Aries, and the moon in Aries also makes a conjunction to Jupiter in Aries. So the moon in Aries, ruled by Mars, coming together with Jupiter, which is increase in the sign of Aries, which is very exciting. Then this is taking the lead of your own life. It's taking back the reins of where you want to go, what you want to do, but most importantly, it's saying that you are not going to follow, you're going to be an original. Also, with the moon in Aries making that conjunction to Chiron in Aries. Now, Chiron, the wounded healer, it shows where the greatest woundedness has taken place, but also where the greatest healing can take place. So when you go back to what you originally were attracted to, fascinated by, excited by, what made you happy, what are your fantasies that almost seem impossible. But this new moon in Aries, and also with what's happening on March 22nd, is going back to the dream and the vision and the fantasy, no matter how outrageous. And I just did a reading like this with one of my astrology clients last night. No matter how out there the fantasy may seem, if it excites you, makes you happy, gets you enthusiastic, enthos in spirit, like the sign of Aries, move forward and try something new. March 23rd. Now, what can we say about March 23rd, which is Pluto entering the sign of Aquarius? Pluto has a long cycle as the outermost planet in our solar system. The last time we had Pluto in Aquarius, 1777, we had the American Revolution, the French Revolution. Aquarius is the people and power to the people. Aquarius is rebellious. It's a fixed air sign of the zodiac. So this Pluto in Aquarius is the transformation of power to the people. Now, I know you've probably been hearing a lot about AI and robots being invented and all the inventions that will come with Pluto in Aquarius, but what it's really about over this next 20 years is how the collective, the people, will take back the power. This is power to the people. People have had enough. It's very rebellious and independent, like the last time we had Pluto in Aquarius. So this is what's going on here, where the revolution or the revolt for equality, tolerance, power to the people is this new cycle of Pluto in Aquarius. And I'll be making a separate video on this for sure, because there's just so much more to cover with this very historic transition astrologically. Pluto finally leaving Capricorn and moving into fixed air Aquarius. Friday, March 24th, we have the moon exalted in the sign of Taurus, ruled by Venus. And with the moon exalted in Taurus, we have the moon making a conjunction to Venus at home in Taurus. That's pretty sweet. That's very nice. This is looking at new ways to not only bring in finances, but new things that you want to develop as far as your skills and your talents. We also have the moon conjunct Uranus in Taurus on this day. So much more than just the financial aspect. Taurus has to do with the inherent talents and abilities that you are born with. And so as we're starting off the new action with the new moon in a new and trailblazing way, this moon exalted in Taurus conjunct Venus and Uranus in Taurus is to bring out the talents and abilities, the value that you have, the value that you can share in a new and creative way. Very exciting here. And as we close off the week on March 25th, the planetary shift that I have been waiting for months, Mars finally leaves Gemini and moves into the sign of Cancer. Now, Mars, which is action and the masculine modality, is in what's called its fall in the sign of Cancer. So with Mars and Cancer taking a break, so to speak, I think it's fair to say astrologically that it's a break from the all over the place activity that is greatly needed. So in the sense of things morphing, changing, shift changing, just all over the place, with Mars in Gemini not being able to move in a direct, so to speak, manner, because Gemini is duality. It's the tension of the opposites. So the months and months that we've had of Mars in Gemini, where nothing has felt settled, stable, secure. It's a waffling Mars. It's a Mars in Gemini. First this, then that, and then it changes again. This Mars in its fall in the sign of Cancer is a much needed break from what's been going on since Mars entered Gemini. So yes, it is Mars in its fall in the sign of Cancer. But right now, do we really need a hyped up, changing all over the place Mars after what we've had with Mars in Gemini? No. So I welcome this shift astrologically that we're having finally after months of Mars in Gemini. Then on Saturday, March 25th, as we close out the week, Moon enters Gemini. And so the Moon in Gemini is a lighter kind of energy. It's air, it's freedom, it's movement in the sense of clearing away the cobwebs and confusion and wanting communication and clarity. And it's just a lighter feel. So what a week this is, from International Astrology Day, the spring equinox, the new moon, which is so exciting with the new moon at 0 degrees, beginning of the zodiac Aries, and then having Pluto enter Aquarius, Mars changing signs. This is a lot, but there's certainly welcome changes. So this is our astrology for the week. Thank you, everyone. I will see you all in the stars. Thank you.